You'll be delivering supplies for a Cairo printer. The distro center you're going to has one. First expedition set it up. On its own, it's no different from your run-of-the-mill 3D printer. Connected, though, it can utilize Cairo network data to reproduce all kinds of things. And you can imagine how handy that might be. Now, I know I don't need to tell you, but steer clear of any BTs you find out there. Avoid out's the last thing we...
Anybody home?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
How you doing, Susanna?
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Hey, come and get...
before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry, I'm learning how to play this. Not very interesting. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot either. In fact, I have no idea what I just did.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Trusting some cargo. What is that sound? How you doing, World Tours? Yeah, I'm learning. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm being chased. How do I avoid these things? Company. Hey, mine, how you doing? How you doing, laundry stuff? That's cool. I'm okay.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room.
Hey, Village Feet.
Incubator helps.
Yikes.
Hello? Don't mind me.
will remain locked until departure. Cargo
I don't have any weapons. What are you talking about?
Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome. When he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend. Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
But yeah, I just got off work. I was tired. I felt like doing some gaming.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Awesome sauce.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
Sorry, I'm all caught up. So what's going on with y'all? It's also very late here.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed.
Oh, what up, man? I thought you'd be in bed.
Mother.
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean
Oh,
still
cool.
Correct.
I went to your channel. I checked all your video games and you see what I told you when I said I saw Walrus.
And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability
Yeah, that
to
was
sense
cool.
BTs. These pods were designed to
Yeah,
simulate
I went to your chat.
inside
You know me.
the
I always
human
put
womb.
thumbs up on everybody.
BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However,
Baby is so
we
weird.
can only maintain this deception for so long.
This
Which
baby
why
is so
we must
weird.
periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily...
So how you enjoying
reduce
Devil May
stress
Cry 3?
levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Cool.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment.
Yeah.
Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically
I still don't know all the
removed from its
controls.
mother's womb, a process that renders them unpredictable.
So I don't know how to like calm the baby down or nothing.
No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB
What up,
alive?
Easy? How goes it?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted.
I'm just playing this game with Norman Reedus. The Boondock Saint Scud / Daryl. Also downloaded Days Gone. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, that would have been cooler. Kind of wish Death Stranding was multiplayer. Like I keep saying, huh? Mm-hmm. Because he keeps saying, trust somebody else. And I'm like, well, if I'm trusting somebody else, why am I not able to access it?
London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections...
You know what is funny though?
We can go back east. Back home.
You can leave stuff and, like, let's say...
Thank you.
In this world, you can leave stuff and I would find it. Or I would leave stuff and you'd find it.
It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in this city.
Isn't that weird?
Days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect...
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is...
Well...
Yeah, no, I know. It's like Bloodborne and all that, but on here it's like... Except I can't summon you. That's the only thing that sucks. But I can see what you left.
To get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Mm-hmm. So how was your day off?
Waiting for you.
That's good. but I still got to learn how to play this game.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
You know, a game I used to play a lot. It's like, you know, it's funny if you played No More Heroes, the way you would save. A Ride with Norman Reedus. Yeah, No More Heroes, the way he would save is you have to go to the toilet and pinch a loaf, as they call it.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee VeOuTi research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Okay.
Fluids, waste products, drilling, dispensing.
Ew.
Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you.
I'm just saying, you. They took the fluids of his body and his waste, and they made a serum.
These materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past.
They made a sample jar for you, so it's like.
But also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction.
I'm just saying, don't be experimenting on me.
Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power
Good hearing from you.
our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records.
Yeah,
Our
ordering
archives
out
are
be
still a
costly.
work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information.
Peace out.
Such as the previous
Hey,
expedition's
Easy's going back to
logs
bed
and
too.
reports.
Sleep well,
Everything
Easy.
they sent back was law.
You rejoined. All I said was that Easy was leaving too. Yep, he heard you.
When Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Hey. How goes today? Let me see. What do they want? Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just reading all of this. Man.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
You okay?
That is so strange. I know I've been playing longer than 9 seconds. Why do they always tell me that? Alright, there we are. Weird. No. I have no weapons. I guess I just leave.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Says the woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear,
Interesting.
this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert.
Got a point.
They're your quintessential. We may use them, but believe me, I've been trying. If I find anything...
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, beryllium monitoring and holographic. Unfortunately, I know. This one's on us. The printer needs it to... Mules must have snatched. If I'm right, they'll have... Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back.
Thank you for your contribution.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon it. That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in surrounding rocks and debris. And they are most commonly found. Got all that? Rain, floating rock. Look for these three things, and if you've been especially